with us here on the radio program. Two good spots we gave you. Doug Smith, my pal, just said it. And if Doug likes it, we're in good shape. That Alan Page and Mark Lazarus of NBC. So they do. I'll be interesting with the Olympics. I will have a lot of trouble getting into it. There's not that person who is the tremendous. There's not that country that's the great opponent. Maybe I look at the Olympics too much like it's the Cold War in the old days where it was Russia against the United States and there was juice all over the place. It's not the same from that perspective. I'm going to have trouble whether we beat somebody in ice skating. I mean, it's not for me per se. Will I have my eye on it occasionally? Yes, but I will not spend too much time on it. There's no hockey tournament to speak of. The NHL players are not there. I think that hurts the serious sports fan. And I don't blame the NHL for not going. The NHL gets nothing out of this particular Olympiad. The games are not an NBC prime time. The games are in the middle of the night on another network. They're on CNBC or MSNBC. They get no bang for their buck. It's not worth it. It's the proper decision. Bettman made the right call. I don't care what the Players Association says from a league perspective. Now, if NBC put the final in prime time, different story. If the Olympics are played in North America somewhere, Canada, as it was in Vancouver, somewhere in the United States, Winter Olympics, you got to participate. That's important. You should get some bang for your buck on that. There is no bang for the buck are you getting anywhere for an Olympiad, Winter Olympics in the middle of Korea. I'm sorry, you're not doing it. It's a 14-hour time difference. The games are going to be on, not at 10 o'clock in the morning. The games are going to be on in the middle of the night. Nobody's going to watch it, and it's going to be on cable TV. And you're going to stop your league for a month to play in those games. That makes absolutely, and then you're going to cram the schedule in at the end to get all the games in to play the 82-game schedule. And you're going to have a worn-out team come postseason. That is not the way to go. So to me, NBC made the right call. The NHL and Gary Bettman made the right call. 100%. I don't care what the players. I don't care. Anybody says you can't blow up the league for that scenario. I used to think you had to play in it, participate, and I think in certain places you do, not in this one. And then the IOCs, if they want the hockey team to play, they got to pay the expenses. I mean, they wanted the NHL to pay all the expenses. They pay the expenses. They pay the airfare. They pay this. They pay that. They make a fortune. Let them pay for it. So I don't have any. Well, why should the NHL? The NHL is going to stop the league and pay all the expenses to go over to Korea and then be on at 3 o'clock in the morning on CNBC. Now, what do they get out of that? Makes no sense. Why? Because Ovechkin wants to play for Russia? Russia's not even in the Olympics. What's the point? Doesn't make any sense. So I'm okay with it. I will have trouble, though. I will have trouble watching it. I will have a lot of trouble getting into it. Interesting. Katie Couric's going to jump in with C, but I have a lot of trouble getting into it. Lots to still do. 17 after the hour. Chuck Foreman is next. A conversation with the great Viking running back. Stick with us.